Hello. Clearly my goal for posting more often did not quite happen according to plan. No, you have not missed a post. Yes, it has been almost a month since over a month since my last post. When we last talked, we were approaching our 3-month mark, and we are now actually in our 4-month mark. So our temporary culvert was dropped and installed around August 4th and 5th, and then our piling started on August 11th. So now today we are smack dab in that 4-month mark. And what has been happening? Well, as you can see, a lot has been happening. The house has been painted on the outside. The roof fascia has been going up. Our stairs have been painted and stained. Our brick columns are in. Our slats are up, many of which are painted. Our back porch railings and posts are up. Our storage room has been painted. The siding's gone up and painted. A lot of our pilings are painted. Some of our pipes are painted. Insulation is in. Our back staircase is ready to be finished painting. We have our back porch floors in, which is super cool, not to be walking on plywood anymore. We've got some of our lighting fixtures in. Our ceilings are done. Our front porch floor is done. We're waiting on the railings, but we have some of our light fixtures in and these ceilings done. So our porch railings will come in the next couple of weeks. Okay, so that's a little bit of the exterior, what's happening on the inside. So we have paint. All the sheetrock has been hung. The paint is up. The ceilings are finished. The walls are finished. We have trim above everything, and we have baseboards in where applicable. And we have some electrical installed, and my fireplace wall is finished. So the fireplace is not in, and that's part of the mantle, but it's not gonna sit like that. So pardon that. So we have paint on all the walls, like I said. And the other fun thing that you might have been waiting on is, what door did we choose? There it is. I went with those doors, and we absolutely love them. I wanted something that didn't have as many horizontal lines, and so I went with the one that would lift your eye up. Even though they're 8-foot doors, I was a little concerned about the horizontal lines. So if you missed that, or if I didn't say that in a previous video, I wanted to make sure I covered that in this one. So this might be some of you guys' first view and look at the space with walls. So now you kind of get a feel for it. We did an open room here. There's where the living area will be, and then I'm standing in what will be the kitchen area. So that's where we are right now inside. So the decisions have continued, and the physical labor has continued. So while we hired the painting for the most important parts, the main part of the house, exterior, all of the interior, we have chosen to do the painting for all of those slats around underneath our house, and the pipes and the pilings and the storage room. So we have been painting non-stop. We did for days and days, and Johnny was installing insulation. So we've been very physically involved in this part of the build instead of just the decorating and design part and managing the schedule. We've really continued to feel blessed and just a bit surprised at how fast the project has gone and how smoothly it's gone. And while of course it's not been an easy project, we have both loved, or I have loved every bit of it, and I think Johnny has loved almost every bit of it, and I have loved every part of GCing and designing and decorating. I'm already mentally starting all of that, and I'm excited to get that going pretty quickly. We have had some glitches, as they would be expected. The sheetrockers, the drywallers, they pulled wires into the rooms and like they're supposed to, and they put the sheetrock over it, and then our trim guys came in and put baseboards over it, and there's a couple of spots where they accidentally pulled exterior wires that were for our floodlights into the rooms. They covered over a ceiling can light, and then they covered over an outlet in the wall. Those are things to be expected, so they're just little glitches. Everybody's been really great about it, but you know, we have to have those kind of things fixed, and they should be fixed pretty quickly. Another challenge we had was our fascia, which normally you wouldn't have a problem with fascia, but we had to change the product we were using. So when we did that, it had to be fabricated, and the guys came back out to install it, and they ran out of material, which was crummy. So they ordered more, and then we had to wait for like almost 5 weeks for them to come back out because they had moved on to their next project. So they came back out yesterday to finish, and they ran out of product again. So I don't know when they're gonna be back, but until they come back and finish, which hopefully will be soon, we can't finish our drip edge on the roof and we can't put our gutters up. So everything's still kind of dominoes on that, but that's been kind of a little glitch. And then the last bigger one was our cabinets, or is our cabinetry. So when we first started this project, I started pricing out cabinetry. When I designed the kitchen, I did standard sizes. I didn't do anything crazy. I did what you could find in stock. It's considered stock or standard sizes, except for one little wall. And even then, I knew I could fit certain stock cabinets in there. But a friend of mine sent me the name of a custom cabinetry guy who actually is a GC, and long story short, he priced them, and he was pretty close to all the other prices for the stock cabinetry. So I was able to go with custom cabinetry, which I was shocked at because it wasn't as expensive. That's going to delay us. They take a little bit longer. He is going to try to bring in the bases, the frames, not the bases, the frames by the end of this week, which will keep us rolling with the flooring. And then hopefully by the end of next week, he'll be able to finish up the cabinetry, which then we can move on to a lot of the other pieces of the project. So in addition to our cabinetry frames, hopefully coming by the end of this week, our tile is going to get to be installed this week. So in one of our bathrooms, we have tile floors that will go in, and in both bathrooms, we have tile shower walls. So that can all be installed this week, and I am very excited to start seeing that little bit of the decorating puzzle start coming together. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope that you are stepping into Christmas with enthusiasm and hope, and with bells and lights on and trees up and the music blaring, if that's what you love to do, which is what I love to do. But this year we will not be in our new home for Christmas, so I will look forward to decorating next year. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thanks for texting and calls. And when you see us in and around, thank you for asking. It's so sweet. Everybody's busy right now. Everybody has so much going on, and you guys are so sweet to check on us. So we are having fun, working hard, and loving every bit of this little part of our open nesting journey. And thank you for being on the journey with us.